All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to our second story prompt. Let's see what the cards have in store for us. Again, we're going to go with the antagonist energy first. Hod, the left leg submission is the antagonist. So a submission antagonist, left leg Hod. I'll have to think about that a little bit. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and pull our location card or cards, depending on if it decides to go abstract on us again. It does. Wizard of Awareness is our other one. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a second card. The Sacred Pool. Hey, this one popped up on us last time we used this. Okay, so now we have some locations and some mental. Okay. This might end up being a situation where the antagonist is the protagonist as well. This could be more of an internal struggle type of storyline. The antagonist is giving me a situation where the submission element is not really, antagonists don't really go a submissive route most of the time. Usually they are active when they are causing the inciting incidents and stuff like that, or maybe the submissive element is they're being played or puppeted by a bigger element. But since this is our primary antagonist energy, I'm feeling like it could be our protagonist and our antagonist. Like our protagonist is their own worst enemy kind of thing. Because then we have the Wizard Awareness and the Sacred Pool. Wizard Awareness seems to be mindfulness. And maybe this is a state of mind that this antagonist energy is coming from. While the Sacred Pool still we've got an actual location. This could be the environment or the setting. Sacred Pool could also be an object that is involved in this particular storyline. Let's get our themes and see what we're going with. We got Blackberry, and the theme is invasive. I just love these cards. They're so pretty. And then the Have Faith card. Okay, I do like this. I'm really feeling that this story is going to involve the protagonist is their own worst enemy. They have to overcome their own obstacles in life. And maybe invasive is something that outside forces have been involving themselves with the main character. Maybe family is constantly pushing and pulling. Maybe this particular character has suffered a traumatic back history and they are trying to overcome. Having the Have Faith card is kind of like the yin to the yang and whatnot, as in they need to have faith in themselves in order to overcome the obstacles that are being thrown in their direction. All right, let's see if there's any twists to this one. Or let's see what types of twists we have. We have the Stag. Choose any one being to designate as your quarry. You will always know the location and status of your quarry. When you kill it, you immediately gain a level. Okay, so again, this is the D&D stuff. So the Stag. This is basically your target card. Maybe this individual, this antagonist / protagonist has someone they're jealous of. Maybe this is like their ideal individual that they wish they could be that person, because all of this other stuff that's going on in their life is such, a burden to them that they're trying to learn to overcome. And yet this entity or individual is something they aspire to be, and it is like their target goal or focus. And the other twist is Covenant. A deity of the DM's choice demands you complete a trial of its choosing. Okay, so again, we've got deities coming involved here. Have faith, and a deity gives you a trial. And so this doesn't have to be directly religious, although it could be. Maybe your character, maybe religion and faith has something to do with this story or background. Maybe they undergo a trial or tribulation that really tests their faith and their ability to function or move forward in this world. And so I will go ahead and pull another 3 cards, and let's see how this all plays out. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands reversed, and Ace of Cups upright. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read them and see how they all come together. Okay, so we've got the workmanship, mastering your craft, focus and dedication. We have the struggle, overwhelm, and defensiveness on the reverse 9 of Wands, which does follow suit with some of the struggles that we're seeing here. And then we have the Ace of Cups upright, which is love, new relationship, and compassion. And so I feel like this basically sums up and coincides with everything that's going on. Maybe our character is a very talented or skilled individual, and maybe their talents, maybe, you get the imposter syndrome feeling. And so you've got invasive outside forces that are constantly working against this individual. There is someone that's better than them at what they do, and so they're constantly aspiring to be like this individual. They're going through trials of the heart that they have to have faith to believe in themselves. And this is kind of like the outlier or the outline of how this all plays out. They have a great skill. They're being defensive about it, or they're coming into blocks or issues, but then a new relationship or having faith or having a renewed sense of wellness to themselves is how they overcome this obstacle in this story. Okay.
Check out my fantasy novel, Key of Arcandus, through any major online book retailers such as Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Or you can support your local bookstore by having them request a copy through their distribution channels. Links are in the description below.